SEO Press plugin, as you already saw, created sitemap by default, or if you run the quick installation, it already created a sitemap, right? And sitemaps are very, very important for your website because basically it tells search engines what content your website has, what contents would you like to crawl, right? But you as a website owner want to control certain content. There might be contents that you want to put on the website that needs to be ranked, and some content that you might want not to rank or show to search engines. This might be complicated for a bigger website, and it might be super simple for a smaller website. But WordPress by default creates quite a different type of post types, right? So to give you an example, in my post types in general, there is posts, pages, there's media files, there is posts created by plugins, extra outside plugins. So at Sanity, ad control plugin makes its own post types. There's the content blocks made by Blocksy, right? So the theme. There's another post type called Smart Filter listing, and then there's themes and all the other post types. So out of all of this, I don't want to show a few post types because it genuinely does not add value to my readers. It adds functionality to the website, but that functionality does not mean readability for my website viewers, as in it's not a content that's supposed to be adding or being indexed by Google, right? So that's why some of the contents are not selected. So what I do want to index are my posts. So these are all my blog posts. I do want to index all my pages. I do want to index my courses, apps, and plugins. And that's why if you go to general and you view your sitemap again, you will see, let's go back here. So posts, pages, courses, apps, plugins, courses, apps, plugins, right? That's what I've been showing. Let's say I've created contents on themes. So I'm reviewing Blocksy theme, I'm reviewing Astra theme or some other theme, and I do want to index that content as well. So let's say I select that and click save. Now, if I go to my sitemaps, once that's saved, give it some seconds. Okay, so let's say that's selected in now. Let me refresh my sitemap. You see, themes has been added now. There's no themes because I've not created any yet. But if there were, the themes would start popping out, and then it would automatically add the specific content, right? So I, however, do not want to index or show themes to Google. That's why I will uncheck it and only have the contents that I want to be indexing. So you can control it on a post type level, and that's why it says post type, right? Again, if you go to your sitemap and you check individual type of content, you'll show you what pages or posts you have. So individual contents, again, this is done automatically, right? Every time you create a content, it automatically creates a sitemap. You don't need to create or add something manually ever at all. It does it automatically. So if I create a new page, that new page's sitemap is already generated, created, and it gives a date, and all of this goes to Google. I'll show you how to put this on Google Search Console if you already don't know in the next video, but you can see all the contents are already there. So these are my sitemap. Now, if I want to control what categories or taxonomies I want to include on the sitemap, that is also possible. As of right now, as I said, I do not include category tags or ad sanity ad groups. These are taxonomies in my sitemap because of crawl budget. Now, what is crawl budget? Crawl budget is basically something that search engines allocate to a website and tells you how often they can crawl the website or not, right? So my website marketing with WPE is relatively new. It actually tells us once it's been crawled. So if you go to your Google Search Console and you go to settings and you go to your crawling and crawl stats, it'll say how many times the website has been crawled, right? So it says 6.98K, how much data, what was the response time, right? Everything, all of that is there. I do not want to index my taxonomies, mostly because, as I said, it's a younger website, and I want to focus all the content, all the crawl budget being given to me on only valuable contents. And I think my category page, tags page, or these functionality taxonomies that was created might not be helpful for my audience to read because it doesn't add any value, right? So that's why I do not index them. I don't want them to be on the search engines because it's not most likely going to get me traffic from search engines. So I've only indexed my post, right? That's how I control what I want to have in my sitemap.